was stalking your sister, your half sister.
Well, we got the same mother.
Okay, well then, sister, I don't know. I personally, I don't claim anything that came from my parents that didn't come from the both of them. I consider myself an only child. I have lots of siblings, but the truth is, I am the only child between my mother and my father, and all of my siblings hated me for that. So, if you consider her your full sister, that's fine.
Oh, you by himself. He won't break his own damn TV. If you listen to me, you the only daughter that won't listen to me.
My name can take that back, because I do listen. What are you talking about?
You don't, Sean, because we would be in a situation right now. Every time I kind of call and tell you a message, you hang up on me.
You don't listen.
Call me hang up. You call me hang up, Sean, because that's what you do.
Everybody needs fucking money.
Who everybody need money? Who need money? Who's everybody? I never call you for everything. When did I ever call you for money?
I'm talking about money.
Yeah, but I always wait to see if you who the fuck needs money?
Chrisean Rock has been chosen by Jaguar Wright, who has a talent for snooping about in people's personal lives. In public, she has held Chrisean responsible for her child's illness and accused him of being an unsuitable father. There is a twist, though, before we discuss the charges. Jaguar and Chrisean are actually half-sisters. This information was revealed during a live stream where MC China, Jaguar's older sister, made fun of Chrisean by referring to him as their little sister. Not quite. Jaguar was happy with the label. It is clear from her that she does not view someone as a legitimate sibling until they have both parents. Her so-called siblings have always disapproved of her, she claims, because she is by definition an only child. Without hesitation, the audience responded. Many believed her claim that familial bonds are not just genetically based to be unimportant. Because they have a mother in common, some say, they are still family in every meaningful way. It doesn't seem like Chrisean and Jaguar are romantically involved, though. The two inhabit distinct worlds. Jaguar, who has been there longer but has never attained that degree of attention, and Chrisean, who is in the spotlight with fame, beauty, and pandemonium in tow. It seems to combine resentment of outsiders with unresolved conflict. The disparities in opportunity appear to be a worry for Jaguar. The topic of conversation shifted when Jaguar mentioned Chrisean's little son. She asserted that Chrisean's drinking during her pregnancy directly affected the health of the fetus. Jaguar said she wasn't surprised. The remarks generated a great deal of debate among viewers, who questioned whether such private charges should be made publicly. As everything was going on, McChina, who had always supported Chrisean and protected her as family, started to change his mind. Despite initially appearing to be defending Chrisean, her attitude gradually altered, suggesting that there were more important matters at hand. The already growing hostility between the sisters, both the claimed and the unclaimed, was only exacerbated by this abrupt shift.
I got some words for some motherfuckers out here, and I don't give two fucks about who get mad. I'm waiting on everybody to get on here so I can really put these in. Motherfuckers start getting a couple dollars and their head get big. Now run back and tell her I said it. First of all, you sitting there dick riding a nigga that beats your ass. You dick riding a nigga that shitted on your son on the internet. You crazy. You really is fucked up. Your head is really fucked up, Chrisean. Period. Run back and tell her I said it. She's fucked up. Quick as God gave it to her, quick as God will snatch it. But when you sitting there making Blueface your God, you dumb as shit. This the same nigga that was beating your ass. Like literally beating your ass. Put your son all on the internet. Talk down on your son. Didn't even claim your son. You got the game fucked up, Chrisean. You was really fucked up. But you sitting there chasing Blueface. See how much luck you gonna have. You ain't gonna have that much luck, I promise you. And I hope you didn't sell your soul, because the way you acting, you would think you sold your soul. Ain't no sister of mine. I only claim you. I'm not claiming you. Like you wild as shit. Start getting a couple dollars, their head get big. Fuck out of here. I don't even go around her, period.
She soon changed her mindset after McChina's relationship with Chrisean didn't work out the way she had intended. Blueface went live on the internet and accused Chrisean of being mentally ill, selling her soul, and elevating him. She and her child had already experienced abuse and humiliation in public. In her pursuit of fame and wealth at the expense of raising a child, Chrisean put her toxic spouse before her child, according to McChina. She even went so far as to say that she wasn't thinking of Chrisean as her sister anymore, because of how far she thought she had fallen. Online users were very critical of this abrupt change of heart. When things didn't work out with her, McKee's, China turned against Chrisean and exploited her name to obtain attention, according to numerous others who accused her of clout-seeking. Before, she had been ecstatic only to have Chrisean recognize her, so others wondered how she could go from widespread praise to disdain. Calls to avoid sharing family matters on social media were also included in the response. The audience thought the behavior was immature, particularly for an elder sibling. Some contend that rather than making things worse, she ought to have contacted them personally and made an effort to resolve the issue amicably. Because of the public's concerns, the IZ scenario appeared less like a real worry and more like an attempt to garner attention online. Chrisean has always had shaky and disorganized familial ties, and this episode was simply another example. Her family has a long history of bitter disputes. Before the cycle is repeated, disputes frequently end in open disagreements, estrangements, and brief reconciliations. There are numerous family members who have publicly opposed her, including her mother, aunts, and relatives. Chrisean has publicly attacked her family on the internet, saying that her mother never supported her and that other family members were just about making money. She shares both parents with Taseki Malone, her full sister, who has also been affected by the problem. Chrisean claimed during one of her outbursts that Taseki's previous transgressions had ruined their relationship. In addition to the existing hostile family history, Chrisean claimed that Taseki had mistreated her when they were younger.
I don't have a real relationship with my sister because when I realized when I got older, she didn't really fuck with me. Too, when we was kids, she was a fast individual, bro. Ask her about when she wanted to play house. No, because she acting like my really trying to touch me. Like, we don't like each other because our childhood, bro. Don't be making up.
Well, I don't know what that was. So, I mean, what are we doing? I just want to know, like,
I'm okay. Are you okay?
No, I'm not. I'm okay. I'm good in life, but the stuff that I deal with, the backlash I deal with behind the stuff that y'all did to me and said about me that's not cool. Anybody.
You say stuff too.
Yeah, but I never would call you no child molester or no rapist or back nobody on no weird shit. I would never call you that, and I know it's not true. I would never call you that. I don't care how mad I get at you. What?
So you want to talk about that or what?
I want to talk about that. I want to talk about you gave me jump, and then I want to talk about after that, you doing that, putting the icing on it, and I'm just like, okay, what? Because the jumping didn't work, so that's to make up some. Look like
my truth is my truth.
What's your truth?
Nobody. Are we sitting down and actually getting it
I want to know what's your truth. Yes.
We don't even have to talk about what was said because I can talk about what was
truth.
Because I can talk about what was said. But why would we do that? Why would we backtrack?
It's not backtrack. It's the stuff that I'm going through. This is real life.
I'm going through a lot too. I see dumb stuff too.
But only thing I'm saying is everything that I'm saying is off of retaliation. Sean, when have I ever been a monster? You've always been with me. What are you talking about? Please help me out. I'm confused.
You're not confused.
I am.
It's just a narrative right now you're doing.
I can't never take a serious that ate her sister. Come on now, at 7. You a whole 15, 17-year-old eat your 7-year-old coochie. No, your life been hard, been ugly your whole life. Then eating coochie. Then in your first time eating coochie with your sisters, bitch. Out of here. Your sister looks so much better than you that she turned you on, huh? She said, hey, little sis, let me eat that.
They were never married?
No, my mom got married, and then she remarried.
Was he ever in the house with y'all or no?
He was.
Yeah. And he was abusive to who?
My mother and my sisters.
Like how? What would he do? Like yell, fight, hit?
No, he would hit them, like slap them. Like my mother, he would go to the woods, tie her up, and beat.
Wait.
He lined all my sisters up, went out back at me against the wall. He put me against the wall, and I ain't do nothing with them. Like, I'm young as fuck.
Earlier, Chrisean said that she and her sister Taseki used to play house when they were younger, which implies that Taseki started acting out of character for kids. Taseki was subjected to a barrage of scathing criticism as many individuals became alarmed after learning this information online. When she finally attempted to meet with Chrisean to discuss the issue, he refused, stating that the hurt was still too great. Since Chrisean made it apparent that she didn't want to go back in time and Tasiki was trying to explain herself, the conversation turned out to be awkward and unpleasant. If the allegations were accurate, a number of onlookers sympathized with Taseki and speculated that her behavior may have been motivated by unresolved childhood trauma. They called it an unfortunate illustration of how families can become victims of violent cycles that last for generations if they are not adequately protected or guided. Less sympathetic people claimed that Taseki's past did not excuse the actions. She was charged with jealousy and attempting to harm Chrisean's reputation out of spite. As Chrisean talked about her stepfather and how her mother and siblings had physically mistreated her for years, the family's strife intensified. He would bind them, lead them into the woods, and attack them without cause, she added. These remarks caused deep emotional scars because they detailed a dangerous and chaotic upbringing. Chrisean's history, according to his detractors, did not justify his recent pregnancy-related behavior. Many comments on the internet have implied that her drinking while pregnant might have impacted the development of her unborn kid. Social media users have been analyzing the child's footage and asserting that he exhibits neurological anomalies and symptoms of multiple ailments. Continuing discussions have resulted from what some see to be evidence that Chrisean was never suited to be a mother. Jaguar Wright, who claims to have foreseen this result, is among the most vocal voices on the subject. Chrisean is too irresponsible, conceited, and fame-hungry to be a parent, according to her accusations. Despite Chrisean's latest efforts to keep her child more private, likely for his own safety or to shield him from public scrutiny, rumors concerning his well-being persist. Chrisean has recently stayed out of the spotlight, kept quiet about her personal life, and disassociated herself from public arguments. It's unclear if that will continue to be the case following the release of Blueface. According to Jaguar, the circumstances being used to rekindle interest in Chrisean's role as a mother. She expressed her opinions without bias, so the criticism felt personal. Therefore, it's still unclear if Jaguar is truly worried about what she said or if she's just using Chrisean's name to further her own goal.